So you're selling new homes, you have a huge backlog, and they're all mad at you. The problem might be worse than you think. Today we're continuing our series, Sales Skills for a Hot Market. We're talking about customer retention. Well, welcome back everyone to the 5-Minute Sales Trading, where today we're going to look at sales skills for a hot market and how we retain customers. What does customer retention look like? If you're new here, we sure appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, the like button too. Each time it gets the message out to more people. Last time we talked about respecting everyone. This time we're going to talk about customer retention. The fact of the matter is that keeping people happy is just not easy these days.
There's just no pleasing you.
You probably already have that figured out. But that's not surprising given the buyer's journey. The frustration that buyers are having in this process in the first place, just getting on a list, making it to the top, watching the prices and the interest rates go up all the time.
I'm on some weird list.
The delays that we're seeing all throughout the process because of production and product availability. The problems with where they live now, the reason they're buying in the first place, those things have not gone away. Appraisal issues, sometimes rude salespeople. It's just not easy to be a buyer right now. It takes its toll after a time. You feel it, don't you? Of course, your buyer is not going anywhere as long as the prices keep going up. And let's face it, over the last couple of years, cancellation rates in the new home industry have been very, very low.
We cannot let them win. It's us versus them.
Yes.
Despite the frustration, why would a customer want to walk away from all of that built-in appreciation? It just wouldn't make sense. But what if the prices just were to go flat for a while? Now, I don't mean prices going down. What if the prices just went flat? What would that do to the customer? You see, the problem is when your customer is infatuated with price increases, you end up with what I call the future promise gap. And the future promise is the joy, the thrill that I have as I think about my home and what it's going to be like and what my life will be like living in that home down the road.
Kenneth, I'm very proud of you. Next stop, home ownership.
The future promise gap exists when my future promise is not so much about the home, but about the money, about the appreciation that I'm gaining. That's where my joy is. If that's the case, if the prices go flat, what's going to happen now? I'm starting to worry over here, right?
Dear diary, I'm starting to worry.
The joy starts to recede. My love for the home was not really there as strong as it needed to be in the first place. And now that future promise gap, the future promise and making a lot of money, you know what it's going to do? It's going to cause cancellations when we see prices go flat. They don't have to go down. They just have to stop going up. So what do we do about that? I'm going to give you 3 ideas here. Idea number 1, sell the future. The psychologist Daniel Kahneman suggests that we think of our future in terms of anticipated memories. It is the job of the sales professional to bring clarity to those anticipated memories. The more we can get our customer thinking emotionally about their own future, the more likely it is that the future promise gap will be diminished. Idea number 2, reconnect with the customer's mission. You need to constantly reconnect your customer with why they were buying in the first place. Look, they're purchasing because something is not right in the home they're in right now. And if they don't move forward, that problem is not going to go away, not anytime soon. You have got to keep your customer constantly reminded about their mission. And then finally, number 3, keep them focused on rule number 1. What's rule number 1? Live in the right home. More than anything else, when customers talk about prices or interest rates or terms, or is this the right timing? If these are the key factors in their decision, they're going to make a mistake in the home that they choose. But rule number 1 is live in the right home. Get them focused on that first and then talk about everything else. Look, it's just not easy to be a buyer right now. But for those buyers in the backlog, we've got to keep them locked in. And we keep them locked in by appealing to the emotion. Hey, thanks for watching today's 5-minute sales training. If you like what you saw here, you'll love what you're going to see over on Sales 365. It's our social network just for salespeople. More content from me, lots of stuff posting every day, a chance to learn and grow and share your victories. Go to sales365.io or download the app at your app store. Until next time, friends, learn more to earn more.